Please assist.
There's murmurs. There's murmurs going around the room. As soon as you said, basically, the king is dead. And eventually a guy steps up and says, "We have sworn our allegiance to the king and to your family. Without this, we would not advise you to flee. You're the only heir. We advise you to leave the kingdom, and focus on getting an army together or something of that nature. We will handle the evacuation, and we advise you not to be seen by the population, or you might be seen as a coward."
Very well. I also announce that. Wait, who's there? Rake, are you here, or did you?
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
assume
okay.
everybody's here. Yeah.
Okay.
Did you make him a lord? I've missed that part.
No, I haven't yet.
Okay.
I announced that Kaylin is a lady.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
And I look
checked.
at Rake and I nod. Like, I give him that look that's like, once I know that I can trust you, big boy gonna be a lord too. Yeah. And okay, I say, does anyone have any ideas on how we can all communicate with each other? Should we set out a course of plan where we know that we can send messenger birds and communicate between the kingdom and the army being raised?
Is there a shop here with like
Don't say herbs.
pets, trained fowl, like a hawk or
Yeah,
a falcon?
you can probably find something like that.
Because not only can they carry paper or little trinkets, they can carry messages, and I can give them messages to send back
You
and
gotta
forth.
train them. I mean, you gotta specifically.
That's why I'm asking if there's like a.
You can find like a pet place, a pet store. But you probably won't be able to find a trained hawk to carry your mail directly. Where you can steal like a messenger bird.
Well, no. Listen.
You are a lady.
I have a spell that'll I can say up to 25 words and it'll.
Oh yeah, you can find it. Yeah.
I need a hawk.
Well, let's take care of this meeting first. Unless you just want to randomly bolt out and.
No, I'm saying that's part of the way that we'll be able to communicate with each other. This is part of our planning.
Are his military advisors here?
I'm sorry, what?
Are his military advisors in the room?
Yes.
Okay, and they're advising, like, we don't really have an idea of what kind of numbers we're dealing with, like how many defenders are left, how large is the remaining army of the Dark Army.
There's no more than 10,000 of us here.
Okay, and how many are left in the Dark Army?
In the Dark Army? We're not sure in total, but from what attacked us in the south, it's at least 500,000.
And we have 10?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
It's 300
well, where exactly are we planning on going?
You're asking the advisors?
Yeah, like I don't understand how you can even leave.
What we need to do is gather forces, band together the lands.
Our kingdom is on friendly terms with most of the human kingdoms to the south. Sorry. Most of us will probably head to Eldentide, or.
So, this army's coming from the south, and you're gonna head south.
We're gonna go across the Volnic Sea.
Okay, so time to take out this map.
Yeah, Eldentide, near King's Hold, just to the right of Cathaya.
King's Hold. Fuck, I keep writing on this goddamn map instead of dragging it. Okay, so we're at Duranth Point,
Duruth
and
Point.
Duruth.
This army's coming from the south?
Yeah.
Okay. So how do they want to get to King's Hold?
They say they're gonna. Let me look at another map. They say they're probably gonna go to Port Vitus because they have a good port there with ships, and most of them will flee around the island that way across the Baltic Sea.
Okay. Port. I don't
Oh,
even
you have to
see
look
the-
at the
Vitus.
little map. CD1,
Yeah,
2.
CD 1-2.
Okay.
Yep.
Port Vitus. And
Vitus.
sail around the continent, around the island.
Yeah.
On the top side, or
Yeah, top side. It's top corner of C2, top right corner
mm-hmm.
on the line.
And these people, I mean, do we have enough ships to carry 10,000 people?
Probably not.
So how many can we take?
10,000 people. That's soldiers. There's more
Right,
people here.
10,000 soldiers, of course, yeah, sorry.
There's way
But
more
they
here.
can march faster than.
Look,
but
no
the
one's
issue is when we
saying
get to
that.
water.
No one's saying that this is an escape route for everyone. That's why we're saying you should flee now, before the mayhem starts here.
Is the knight present?
Yep, he's there.
I'm going to ask the knight, what of my father's armor?
I barely had enough time to get out of there myself. There was no time.
Very well. So we barely have enough boats to carry 10,000 bodies or people.
My guess is we're going to evacuate less than a third of our population.
Very well.
There's just not enough time for that kind of mass scale evacuation.
Yeah. Well, I trust all of you to handle that. You have more experience in handling that than I will. Just that it may seem obvious, but to evacuate the more valued members of the kingdom first.
Yes.
Not in terms of royalty or whatnot, but in terms of trade skills, things like that.
Of course. We must preserve our kingdom's past and future.
Yep.
So, to DM, is Kingdom of Lebeth allied with Steelfurrow?
Well, there was a war between them.
Steelfurrow is.
Yeah. That's Kingdom of Steelfurrow is the prince that imprisoned you.
Right,
Prison
but
mate.
we're on pretty decent terms,
No, they
right?
weren't.
Yeah,
They were
there's-
at war,
well, there's-
and then they made peace a week ago.
They made peace,
Yeah, a week ago.
so that's good.
It wasn't like peace. It was like, what do you call it?
Stalemate.
Like you want to attack us, we want to attack you.
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Truce.
That's peace.
Yeah, truce.
Truce. That's
No,
it.
peace is like more like trade agreements and shit like that.
Yeah.
Okay. But Magocracy of Rav is where everything is coming from. That's like the dark,
No.
right?
No, it's
No?
it's more like from the Three Sisters.
Let me look.
See that
I'm
giant
trying to make sure I'm
volcano?
understanding everything properly. Oh, the Three Sisters. Oh, okay.
Where the fuck are the three sisters?
What'd you say, Lucian?
See that giant volcano in the middle? The one that is very symbolic of the.
There's 3 volcanoes, and it's not Lord of the Rings.
No, I was going to say I'll type it to you. Just continue.
Okay. Interesting. Well,
That's the volcano.
then we need to
Oh.
find a good cloak to hide yourself, and we need to make sure that everyone here is aware of the intense danger and does everything they can to hightail it and not just dawdle around and oh, but I want my precious teapot.
Some people actually laugh in the room.
Okay.
Also, another thing with people evacuating, if there are any people who can actually build more boats, I know it's only a day, but if we can at least get 20 more boats, done by a mass
They're-
of people.
Like I said, there's no way we can mass scale evacuate in a day.
Right.
Is there
Hmm.
any caves or underground hiding places in this country?
No, there's no nuke defenses.
That is a not
Okay.
good thing.
Friends, what about the Great Northern Mountain? Are there any fortifications or facilities up there
There's
that
no
can be used?
fortification, but there are caves, but there's no point in that. The armies will most
Yeah,
likely
I
check
mean-
everything.
You think they're gonna
You're
be
down
hiding
50.
or like looking for hiding spots?
They're looking for something. They wouldn't be here in such great numbers if they weren't looking for something. Or someone.
Hmm.
They're looking
I feel
for me.
a great bit of dread. Yeah.
What are these stone circles on the map?
Yeah, you don't know about those yet.
Stone
I
circles.
see. I mean, what?
Okay, so the plan is to evacuate to King's Hold, basically the kingdom of what fucking kingdom is it? Eldentide?
That's where we will be.
And
that
how do we even know that they haven't been conquered yet by the same Dark Army?
We're not sure, but most likely the armies have not went across the sea yet. They wanted,
And
most likely they will take hold of this island first.
I don't know. I mean, we can assume that Cathedral Threath has already been taken over by this Dark Army.
We don't know.
Well, I'm telling you, because
Sorry,
that's where we
Dimitri.
came from.
I've just
So-
noticed
What have you noticed?
on the Three Sisters, right?
Yeah.
That's where the army kind of came from. Have a look at the mountain range, what it's called at the bottom left.
The Mountain
Yeah.
of Darkness?
I wonder.
What?
Yeah. Remember I
What?
said
The
that? I
You
mountain
can
said
think
of-
whatever. You can think whatever
Oh,
you
okay.
want, man.
What is it?
I spoke
Tell me-
about that last time. I was like, oh, this is obviously where the Drow are from.
Ah.
Where?
Mhm.
Oh,
The
that's
Mountain
good.
of
That's
Darkness.
interesting. That's an interesting take on it.
But nope. Maybe not. Okay. So, all right. I mean, if that's what you guys want to do, I mean, it's obvious we can't fight this kind of an army. It's not with that kind of numbers, but
You need to learn to channel the one power.
the one true power.
By the power of Grayskull.
All right. Well, that sucks, but we gotta do what we gotta do.
I'll also say my friends and I will need some new equipment. I had to leave mine in the boat with the disease. And if we are going to take on such a mass of a force, we will need better equipment than what we came here with.
And a hot.
Sorry, we can't do that at this time.
I look at one of the
What?
guards in the room that's wearing like plate mail, and I say, "Friend, I'll be needing that."
There
I
are no
don't
guards
actually
that
say
are
friend.
wearing. There are no guards that are wearing. Yeah.
Playmail doesn't exist.
He hates you. DM hates you.
No, we spoke about this because I said after when I got appointed the prince, I'm like, well, what's stopping me from going? I get +7 plate mail and the best items in the kingdom, and our party gets overpowered. Yeah, so we have to kind of.
And Dimitri,
Well,
the
we at
impact
least
and
need
army.
to make sure we have like a new fresh supply of food. Make sure we have enough rope. I need to buy my hawk or be given my hawk. I don't know.
Look,
Yep.
ma'am or lady, I guess at this point.
Lady.
You fucking called me ma'am.
Milady. Milady.
Milady. We advise you to go now.
I'm out.
Peace,
Bye.
and she drops the microphone and walks out.
All right, so let's get going. I mean, if we gotta go, we gotta go.
So,
Well,
but
I'm
seriously,
naked,
on the way
just to-
out, can I get a hawk?
No, man, they don't have time for fucking hawks.
I didn't ask you, Rick.
I don't think they have time for hawks. Is my opinion.
It's not
Do they have
any big
mail?
deal. You in, you're out. You got a bird. Want a fucking bird?
Dimitri, do they have any splint mail? It's
Splint
the
mail?
next one
They
up
have
from
chainmail.
chainmail.
Nope, they have chainmail.
Are you drinking vodka?
It's actually the latest thing engineered by Russian scientists. It's way better than the vodka.
Called water.
No, I'm just kidding. It's pussy water.
It's not just any
How
water.
did it become pussy water instead of just regular water?
I don't like.
It's what Russians that are under 21 drink.
I see.
Vodka light.
Vodka. Exactly.
Low strength vodka.
Okay, but anyway, Dimitri, can I
Um,
get a bird on my way out?
You can do whatever you
A
want,
hawk.
but they said what they said. You can try finding one. It's up to you. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
I
Okay.
don't
Do
think we have
we
time for that.
do
It
we
doesn't
get
take that long. Mister,
do
I
we
have to
get
get
any
samples.
equipment, like any kingdom worthy equipment? Like, it doesn't have to be a.
Um,
I'm not talking like magical stuff, but like, a shield with the kingdom's crest on it.
I heard
And
I heard that sword is a mighty one. Says
I,
the guy
I,
that
I
delivered
look
it.
I look at my wearing fine clothes and I say I can't really protect myself in these fine clothes. I'm sure the sword will do fine. I just need some.
The guy takes off his chainmail and hands it to you.
And just Kalen Rake has his stuff because it wasn't
Yeah.
lost.
And by the
I'm
way,
not an
if
armor
you
kind of
if
gal.
you
I can
if
do
you,
leather, but that's all.
if you inspect the sword, it has like a small wolf engraved into like the hilt,
Cool.
Cool.
and it should be pretty much easily identified by anyone who knows of your kingdom, because
Okay.
it's the king's sword and it's been passed down for generations.
Isn't there
Alright,
like
well-
an armory around here we can just kind of grab a couple things that we need,
Yeah.
like that new recruits would get?
Yeah, but it won't be any better than your stuff,
Well, I don't have any leather armor, do
Dimitri
I?
is
She doesn't
like
have anything either.
huh?
I
right
don't-
now. Dimitri. Oh, go ahead, finish.
Like, I don't have any leather armor, do I?
She's wearing fine clothes as well.
Did you all ditch your armor?
I did it. I got that shit.
And he was in the boat with all of our armor and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
but I kept the backpack with the bag,
Yeah, I
with all the
gotcha.
goodies.
So Kaylin doesn't
But my
have her armor
chainmail-
either?
I didn't think I ever did.
No, I thought you had leather armor. I'm pretty sure you had leather armor.
Give me a moment.
If you don't, they'll give you leather armor.
Okay, let's just say
In
she
my
gets some.
stash, in my treasure stuff, I don't see anything saying armor.
I'm pretty sure you started with something. You wouldn't be just defenseless. Because your AC is like 16 or something, or 14.
It's 13.
13, yeah, that sounds like leather armor. So
All
yeah,
right, I'll just put leather armor on
yeah,
me and
you
we'll
have
just
leather
not
armor.
worry about it.
And if it changes, I'll let you know. But I'm
Okay.
pretty sure that's already in your thing.
Leather armor is 11 plus dexterity modifier.
Yeah, so yeah, that's 13.
I think 10 is when you're no armored.
Yeah. Yeah, you had leather armor. I'm almost
Okay,
sure.
cool.
Right now, Dimitri is like, I gave you a sword. Aren't I a merciful god? That movie. I am a merciful
So
god.
I'm gonna run through the town at breakneck speed with my pack on my back, looking for some place that sells fowl.
At 5 in the morning,
Yes,
everything's closed.
I bang on the door. I climb in the window. I'm in a rush. It's important. I'll pay extra.
You bang on the door of a place that has a sign, and nothing happens.
So my chainmail and my heavy shield. Fancy a heavy shield.
Yeah, they
Oh, no,
gave
they're
you
just
they give you a
replaced.
shield, your armor, and they can give you some arrows as well.
Is this the type
Do
of place where?
shields-
Sorry.
Sorry, go.
Is this the type of place where like the house is on top of the shop?
No,
No.
it's more like behind.
Oh, well then I go behind the shop and start banging on stuff.
Okay,
Saying, wake up, I'm gonna pay extra money, it'll make it worth your while, help me please.
Okay, eventually a light
You're-
flips on after annoying knocks have been. Yeah, so a guy opens the door for you.
Hi,
What
I'm
are you
sorry to
doing so
bother you
early?
this early. I'm really sorry, but
Why
it's
can't you wait
urgent.
till morning?
I have to leave.
Yeah. How is this my problem?
I'm going to make it worth your while.
Very well.
Thank you. I'm looking for a hawk. Do you have one for sale?
I don't have a hawk, but I have other birds.
What types?
I have an eagle.
An eagle?
Yeah.
How about a falcon?
No, I do not have a falcon.
How much is your eagle?
Fuck, I don't know.
Wow.
Let's just say
Just say
15
I give him
gold.
15 gold
Yeah,
and
15 gold.
to
That sounds about right.
to pay for the animal and to pay for him being disturbed in his sleep.
Yeah. 15 gold, that's $150. Wait, is it $150? Whatever. Yeah. 15 gold sounds good.
Cool.
Eagles are badass, man. They're like at least 5 kilos.
Now,
Each type of eagle.
ma'am, do you
Done.
know how to freaking
What?
do you know how to handle an eagle?
I'm a druid.
Oh,
Oh, whatever,
shit.
I don't care. I
You,
will go back
you
to bed.
shapeshift into an eagle and go, I am an eagle.
Alright, you take the eagle. Yeah, he's in
On
a
a
cage.
little, like on a glove and a
Glove will
How much
cost
is
you
it?
extra.
glove will cost extra. Don't I have a glove?
No, you don't have a not that kind
Oh
of
my
glove.
god. I throw 3 gold over my shoulder as I leave.
Okay.
So I'm just looking at eagle sizes, right? And their wingspan is roughly 7 feet. So she's running along with this this thing just ooh, bigger than she is. And this little arm. Come along now.
They give you the eagle in a cage.
Yeah.
In a cage?
Yeah.
That's gotta be one fucking huge cage.
Yep, it is pretty huge.
I have to say an eagle's pretty badass
So
though.
I take the eagle back to my actual room and do some real fast bird talk and
Okay,
get the
Miles, you
little.
see her returning like half an hour later with an eagle, and she's running up the stairs.
I laugh like
Bird
that
talk.
and shake my head and
So,
You have to like put the
I
little
sort of
thingy on their
ignore it, you know,
ankle
like
and attach it and have them on your arm.
I've just
When
come
she-
to expect bizarre behavior from Kaylin when it, you know, like running along with like crayons falling out of the back of her and eagles and
when she runs at breakneck speed, does she have to make a roll to see if she breaks her neck?
No.
I'm the fastest of all of us.
Oh snap, bitch.
Is that true? Where do I check
Shit.
my speed?
You're 30.
Where-
Miles is 25 because he's encumbered, or 20, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm 35.
Yeah, she's 35 because she's on Wood Elf Druid or some shit like that.
I'm medium, like the next from
Yeah,
you've got fresh and then the next one down.
Okay, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. Well, yeah, by now.
Okay, let's get out of here. Let's hightail it to this place if we're gonna actually do that.
All right, so I assume that we've got a boat ready for us. Ship.
Bless me.
Well, I'm going to organize that anyway. I'm going to organize a ship with guards and
Okay.
You're gonna tell
And-
someone to organize. You're gonna give the one guy instructions, right? Because organizing a whole ship is gonna take a really long time.
oh, well, that's what I mean. Like, I'll orchestrate, I should say. By assigning people, you know, roles like, you know, get a ship together, all that blah blah blah. You know that stuff.
Yes,
Okay.
I've got my birdie attached
so an
to
hour
leather
later-
stuff on
An
my
hour
arm,
later,
my glove.
you're heading down the stairs, past the trees and the thing, and you make a perception check.
Hooded and robed, like covered up, not wearing our armor and stuff.
Yep. Sure.
Yeah.
And I
Who's
imagine
doing your perception
the
check?
other two are with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of you can make a perception check.
5.
What is that?
Oh, plus wisdom. D20 plus wisdom.
Wrong screen.
I got 16.
Yeah, you two see a figure standing by a tree, hiding in the shadows.
What
Is it
kind
like
of
a
figure?
weird
You don't
figure?
see like a human, like, or like a human type thing. Like it could be an elf. Someone with
And
2 legs
Lucian
and
doesn't
hands.
see it?
No, he doesn't see it, I guess.
Lucian, there's a figure standing over there by the tree. I don't know who it is. What do you want to do about it?
How far away is the tree?
Oh, like 20 feet.
Okay, so where are we
I
right now? We're in front of the castle,
Yeah, you're walking out of the castle, heading
and
through
there's
the
a figure
garden.
by a tree.
Yep, in the shadows by the tree.
Hmm.
Like, have you turned and looked at it? Any of you? Two?
No, like I'm keeping my head low, so
Yeah.
you can't. I'm just going to
You
preface
said we
this whole.
saw it. Doesn't that mean we looked at it?
I mean, you could have like noticed it out of the corner of your eye
Yeah,
and
like
not
I'm
looked at it.
I could like sneaky look through my bangs.
Yeah, something like
I'm
that. You know, like, do you
prefacing this
wanna
that
do you wanna look at it, him or
I'm
her or whatever?
I'm never going to just look up and reveal my face and go hello
Okay. All right, I got
and look
that.
at things. It's always going to be like maybe just or something like that.
Okay.
I
Um,
will look.
Okay.
Um,
The
I will
figure,
look.
say
What?
the figure sees you looking and steps out of the shadow, and you guys
Towards
can
us?
see you can see it's a human. Lucian is not looking, I guess. Uh,
Yeah.
He steps forward and he says, "Hello, Lucian," and you recognize the voice.
yep.
Who is it?
I recognize the voice.
Yep.
Who is it?
Who are you?
Uh,
My name is
I
Fires.
I say friend. I think you should come with us.
No, I think it is you who should come with me. It's about time.
I motion to the
What?
other two that we should follow this man. This man is trustworthy.
Why?
Now's not the time to discuss such information, but how can I say? I swear on my kingdom and my life that this man can be trusted.
All right.
Okay. As he steps out out of a shadow, you see him wearing like a dark cloak, and you see a huge ass hilt from like extending from his back, and he leads you out of the castle, and towards the outskirts of the city.
Secretly, right? All sneaky
Yeah.
like.
You're all sneaky like. You all have hoods, I imagine, or something like
Or
that.
else auto casting detect noise
Yeah.
and detect trap.
He leads you out of the city, and you're heading east at this point.
Okay, so as soon as we exit the city, I ask Lucian to explain what's going on.
Right.
This is the man who truly gave me guidance to lead us out of the darkness. This is the man who's been guiding me this entire way. He has predicted he has predicted many many bad things that have happened. He has advised me to steer clear of that, and I have not listened to his words, and we have fallen into some unfortunate circumstances due to that. But
You're sure
I
it's not
didn't
his fault that those things happened?
I don't believe that this man has the power to do.
Okay.
No, they're not. I mean,
Is this
for example,
is this Onan?
no, this is not Omen. This is Fayez. He is the
The
man
dude
who
from
has
the
been
bar?
sending
Or the-
letters.
That one in?
Nope, this is the man who has been. I've never met this man before. I
What
don't
the
think.
fuck?
You've met him in the
I
bar.
have.
He led you to.
Oh yeah, Fayez. Yeah.
Fires.
So this is the man who's been sending me the letters and
Huh.
advising. And I didn't. I'm sorry, I didn't share that with the party. I didn't actually trust what was written in the first letter so much at the time. I didn't trust pretty much anyone, but now what was revealed to me in that first letter came true, and on a scale that like he could not have actually predicted what happened. And yeah, that's who this is.
Okay.
He's very trustworthy.
Okay,
Good to meet
and
you.
where exactly are we going? What are we doing? I speak to the
Phase.
guy now.
Yeah.
We are heading southeast. We're going to seek guidance from my organization type thing. From my, what would you call it? From the order. That's what he says.
The order of what?
The Order of the White Sage.
And what exactly does your order do?
It's better you speak to them. We overlook things and guide the world.
Okay, guider of the world, can you tell me where the drow came from?
The Drow?
That's right.
I do not know where you came from, but my order probably has answers.
Then to these answers we will go.
Okay. He leads you kind of out of the path, and there's like a few hills and some trees. And eventually he brings you to this indentation, and you see like a camp set up. And when you walk into this, you see a man tied up by the fireplace, leaning up against a tent.
So we've come to an encampment, and there's a man tied up.
Yeah, it's like a small camp for one person with like a fire. Well, it's no longer a fire,
Yep.
but it was a fireplace. And yeah, there's a man by a tent tied up. With like, his mouth is tied up or covered.
I just look at Faiz. I look like after I've seen this, and he obviously notices
And
me seeing this person tied up.
You recognize this to be as, God damn it, what's his name? Noel Steelfurrow. So you just look at him. He doesn't really.
Wait, this is who's Theophoro?
No.
And is the priest with us?
No, the priest is not with you.
Noel is the guy, the prince?
No,
That's the
Noel
prince.
Steelfurrow is he's the prince.
I look. Does Faiz do anything when I look at him?
He doesn't see you looking at him.
Faiz.
Fires.
Yeah. So he doesn't say anything to me. Like I'm sort of indicating to him, like, why do you have this? Why is he tied up? You know, what are you doing with this person?
He would have died if I haven't saved him.
If you what?
If I haven't saved him.
Okay, you save him by tying him?
He resisted.
Very well. I trust your judgment.
He resisted. Should I resist
Shall we have?
next?
If you like being tied down.
I audibly sigh at the both of them. Like, all right.
We're not stopping here. We're leaving. And he.
Okay, Mr. DM.
Yep.
I need to study up on how to train eagles to actually give information, but I don't have it right now. Can we just say, like, Kaylin knows it and is doing that as we're going, like, working with the bird?
Sure. As a druid, I'm gonna say you can.
Autocast.
Yeah, autocast.
Great
Animal
bird.
empathy.
Okay.
Autocast ain't bad.
Cool.
Good go.
Unless you tie it to a
Anyway.
tree or something.
No, we're not doing that. Staying on me.
Tie it by the neck to a
Yeah.
tree.
We're bonding.
And pet it.
I know how to train a bird. It's just flying around in circles with it. Anyway, sorry.
Shut up!
He goes around and he goes around into the forest and brings out 4 horses.
Cool.
I thought we were on horses.
Is the
No,
prince is the
you're-
I
prince
picked
coming
the
with
most
us?
badass horse and hop on.
Yeah.
Hold on. I picked the most badass horse and hop
No,
on
you
first.
said it second.
Doesn't matter, I do it first.
They're all pretty much same. Stop fighting, girls. Yeah, you get on. He throws the prince over his horse.
Such
on
a
the back.
daddy. They're all the same. Just pick one.
Yeah, you all have your own horse, and you ride southeast towards. Let me find that place. Where is it? Oh, here it is. You ride towards Winterkeep, but you don't follow roads.
Right.
As we're riding, I say to Fires, are we in safe company? And I sort of maybe sometimes potentially look at the prince I motion to the move my head, eyes towards the prince
He
to
is
indicate that's who I'm talking about.
Permission to
Are
speak
we in
freely.
safe company?
he's pretty tied down right now. I wouldn't
No,
worry
I
about
mean
him.
I mean in terms of
His
discussing knowledge and information. Is this an appropriate place to have things explained on this ride?
I wouldn't ask or say anything you don't want him to hear.
Very well.
That's up to you to decide.
I also say to Fire as I go, I don't directly owe this man my life, but he didn't cause me any harm and return me to my kingdom safely when he did
No
capture me.
harm will come to him. I'm merely saving his life.
Very good. Does the prince hear this?
The idiot wouldn't. Yeah, he hears it. It's like as he says,
Yeah.
idiot. The idiot wouldn't let me save him.
He sort of like nudges him from behind or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Very well.